Welcome to the heart of the luxury industry. This is not just a farm, but a million-dollar laboratory where AI and biology create black gold. Behold the massive scale of the modern sturgeon empire. In this controlled environment, every drop of water is managed by the most advanced technology available today. Advanced robotic systems monitor the temperature and chemical balance of the water, ensuring a perfect habitat that mimics the most pristine natural river conditions. The star of the show is the beluga sturgeon. These prehistoric giants can live for decades, and their value increases every single year they grow here. A single mature sturgeon can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. We are tracking an investment that takes years of patience to finally pay off. To the elite, this is the ultimate symbol of status. To us, it is the result of a complex industrial ecosystem designed for absolute perfection. Today, we take you behind the scenes of the million-dollar sturgeon ecosystem. Discover how technology turns a fish into a global luxury powerhouse. Our journey begins in the brain of the operation. Everything here is measured, analyzed, and optimized to produce the highest quality caviar in the world. Every sturgeon in this facility is unique. Each fish is implanted with a microchip that records its entire life story. From birth to the harvest, the system tracks daily growth, health metrics, and even genetic markers. This data allows technicians to tailor the diet and environment for each individual fish. The recirculating aquaculture system, or RAS, uses 7 layers of filtration. It removes every impurity while constantly enriching the water with pure, fresh oxygen. By recycling 99% of the water, we create a sustainable and biosecure environment. This prevents diseases and maintains a constant, optimal growing climate. Sensors are the eyes and ears of the facility. They detect changes in pH, oxygen, and ammonia levels in milliseconds, alerting the team instantly. Artificial intelligence manages the feeding schedules. It calculates the exact milligram of nutrients needed based on the current biomass and water temperature readings. Precision feeding minimizes waste and maximizes growth. This level of control is what separates industrial sturgeon farming from traditional, unpredictable outdoor pond methods. The team monitors the beluga population carefully. Every shift ensures that the biological balance remains steady, preparing the fish for the crucial egg production phase. This microchip is the key to traceability. Any customer in London or New York can scan a tin and know exactly which fish it came from. AI even analyzes swimming patterns. If a fish slows down or acts abnormally, the system flags it for a health check before any problem can spread. With the pH stabilized at 7.5, the beluga in Sector B are now ready. We are entering the most delicate stage of production. Welcome to the extraction suite. This sterile environment is where high-tech medicine meets luxury production to harvest the world's most expensive food product. The fish are handled with extreme care to avoid stress. Stress can negatively impact the flavor and texture of the eggs, so silence and precision are mandatory. Just like a medical checkup, an ultrasound is performed. We need to see inside the fish to determine the exact maturity level of the egg masses. The monitor reveals the density and size of the roe. Experts look for a specific uniform pattern that indicates the eggs have reached peak quality. Only fish that reach stage 4 maturity are selected for harvest. This ensures that every pearl of caviar has the perfect pop and rich, buttery finish. A quick biopsy is sometimes performed to check the color and firmness. This tiny sample confirms if the batch is truly ready for the global market. Under the microscope, we verify the integrity of the egg walls. A strong exterior is vital so the eggs don't break during the salting process. Size matters in the world of luxury. Beluga caviar eggs must be large and consistent to command the highest prices at auction and in boutiques. The tools used are identical to those in a high-end surgical theater. Cleanliness is the absolute priority to maintain the purity of the black gold. The harvest is a moment of pure gold. These dark, glistening masses represent years of labor and millions of dollars in investment being finally realized. There is no room for error. The combination of biomedical science and human craftsmanship ensures that each harvest is better than the last. Now we enter the cold room. To keep the caviar fresh, The entire processing area is maintained at a temperature just above freezing. The eggs are gently rinsed with ultra-pure, chilled water. This removes any impurities without damaging the delicate structure of the individual caviar pearls. After washing, the eggs are perfectly clean and uniform. They glow with a natural iridescence that is the hallmark of high quality. Fresh sturgeon roe. A master sommelier inspects every batch. They check for color, aroma, and texture, ensuring that only the finest eggs proceed to the salting stage. We use the molossal method, which means little salt. Only a tiny, precise amount is added to enhance the flavor without overpowering it. The mixing is done entirely by hand. It requires a gentle touch to ensure every egg is coated while keeping the shells perfectly intact. Salt acts as a catalyst, drawing out the complex, buttery flavors that define world-class caviar. The transformation happens almost instantly before our eyes. The caviar is then weighed and packed into specialized tins. Each tin is filled to the brim to eliminate any air pockets that could cause oxidation. Vacuum sealing is the final step in preservation. This process locks in the freshness and allows the caviar to age slightly, developing deeper flavor profiles. Every tin is numbered and labeled with a QR code. This provides full transparency, allowing the consumer to verify the origin and date of production. The finished product is now ready for export. From this high-tech facility, it will travel to the finest dining tables across the globe. But the story doesn't end with food. Our ecosystem is built on zero waste, turning every part of the sturgeon into a luxury asset. The skin of the sturgeon is uniquely durable. We use natural vegetable tanning processes to transform it into some of the world's most exotic leather. Notice the natural bone plates, known as scutes. They create a texture that is impossible to replicate, looking like a series of rough-cut diamonds. Modern laser technology is used to cut the leather with 1/10 of a millimeter precision. This allows us to create intricate designs for the high-fashion industry. Hand stitching ensures that every piece is a work of art. The durability of sturgeon leather makes it a favorite for heritage brands in Paris and Milan. A single handbag can retail for thousands of dollars. It is a perfect example of how an industrial byproduct can be elevated to high art. From belts to wallets, the unique pattern of the sturgeon skin provides a rugged yet sophisticated aesthetic that is highly sought after by collectors. Designers love the material because it's sustainable. By using the skins, we reduce the environmental impact of the entire aquaculture operation. The economics are fascinating. 60% of the ecosystem's revenue comes from the high-value caviar, providing the foundation for the business. 30% now comes from the fashion sector. This diversification makes the sturgeon industry incredibly resilient and highly profitable. The remaining 10% comes from the high-protein meat and other byproducts. Every single part of the fish serves a purpose. This circular economy model is the future of sustainable luxury. It proves that industrial efficiency and environmental responsibility can go hand in hand. Compared to traditional leathers, sturgeon is more durable and visually striking. It represents a new frontier in the world of exotic materials. As the sun sets on our tour, we look toward the future. The sturgeon empire is expanding, driven by data and a passion for excellence. Our leadership team is constantly forging new partnerships. We are bringing this million-dollar process to new markets around the entire world. The global demand for luxury is only increasing. By scaling our technology, we can meet that demand while protecting the species for generations to come. The sturgeon ecosystem is a testament to human ingenuity. It is where nature's beauty meets the power of the digital age. Thank you for joining us on this million-dollar journey. If you enjoyed this look at industrial perfection, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the world's most advanced industries. We will see you in the next episode of the Million Dollar Process.